Hello, one. This is Adrian Howard Weather Rampage, and what you're looking at right now is the cone of where Tropical Storm Florence is expected to move. I know you've been probably hearing about this on the news, but Tropical Storm Florence is expected to become a major hurricane by the time 8 p.m. Monday rolls around. And as you can see, there around 8 p.m. Monday, this is where the storm is expected to become a major hurricane. And East Coast is going to be, looks like it's going to be affected by the storm. As you can see here, major hurricane by 8 p.m. Monday. And this storm is not going to be playing. It's going to mean business. And as this storm continues to move eastward, actually westward, it is going to gain speed and intensity. If you live off the Carolina coastline, be watching this storm because it is going to be a monster of a storm. Probably at the power and strength of Hurricane Hugo back in 1989. It's been a while since this area's been hit by a powerful major hurricane. But this storm will continue, as I said, to move off to the northwest as favorable conditions allow this storm to develop and continue to form an eye wall, which this morning, this storm became a hurricane this morning. Officially this morning is now Hurricane Florence. As you can see here, a big view, satellite view of the storm. As you can see, is in this general location. The satellite view of this storm. Here it is right here. Here's Florence, and there's other little storms behind this storm also. So there are like 3 storms lined up. As these storms will eventually either become hurricanes or just remain tropical storms. But I think all these storms are going to have the potential to become hurricanes before it's all said and done. As you can see, it's spinning. That spinning feature right there is Florence moving in the direction of the Carolinas right now. So this storm is going to be a powerful storm. I'm going to keep you updated. I will continue to keep you updated. But here is the GOES 16 channel 13. As you can see, brightness and temperature of this storm is beginning to really tighten itself and form an eye wall. Starting to form an eye wall now. As I'm going to show you, eye wall beginning to occur in this general area of the storm. So this storm is getting its act together. It is beginning to form a central dense overcast, which means that the storm is beginning to breathe a little bit more, getting more and more powerful around the center of it. And that's what a hurricane needs. It needs to be able to breathe. It needs to be able to vent. And that is what it is doing. As the thunderstorms develop, they wrap around the center and then they vent outward. So the storms form straight upward, which gives this storm that powerful ability. And all hurricanes have that powerful ability to do what they do. And here's the GOES 16 satellite imagery of the storm, true color. I like these images of the true color because it really depicts what storms and what hurricanes look like and what they really look like from a satellite view. And as you can see here, like I said, the storm's beginning to breathe. As you can see, there's spanning features on this storm. I'm going to show you, see if I can show you a little bit better than what I was showing you just now. Right here, see these little wispy areas right here? That is showing that the storm is beginning to vent outward. As I draw it here, these spirals and these little vents here show that the storm is venting outward. As you can see here, the eye wall is beginning to form itself more and more in this general area, which means the storm is getting its act together, getting more and more powerful. Now I want to show you something here with this storm. And there it is again on satellite imagery, as I showed you before. And this storm is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a very powerful hurricane, very dangerous hurricane, as it continues to develop and develop and develop. And here's another view of it, a faster loop view of Florence, channel 16, channel 2, GOES 16, channel 2. As you can see, the storm, as it continues to barrel its way to the northwest, actually at a slow clip. It's not a fast clip at all with this storm. So it's going to give it time to develop and continue to develop and get bigger and larger. And that's what it's going to do as it gets closer to the Carolinas. Another view. Here's another view of the storm. Storm right about here. And I also want to show you one more thing that I did not get to show you with this storm. Let's see if I can go. We can go to it right now. Which I meant to have that up while we were doing this. But there's one other thing I want to show you about the storm as we continue to. And this is all courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Yeah, but this storm, the models are really showing a powerful storm indeed. As this storm continues to do what it does. Models are showing a very powerful storm. Let's see, we can go to precipitation, upper dynamics, and our satellite. No, that's not what I want. Okay, let's go to the hurricane model to show you. Okay, that's not the one I want, but yeah, just to kind of show you what is expected, what the models are expecting with this storm. And here it is. Here's what the models are expecting. Here's the I forget what that model's name is. HWRF model showing what this storm is expected to do. Give it a little time to readjust itself. As you can see here, it has it developing and getting stronger and forming a large eye wall as it approaches the Carolinas coastline. Right now, though, on the projected path, it looks like this hurricane is going to come very close to Wilmington, North Carolina, and also the center of the storm looks like it's going to come right over anywhere between Wilmington and Jacksonville, North Carolina. So just be keeping that in mind. And right now, things could change as you see right there. Big eye wall forming on this storm. This storm really expands when it gets to the Carolinas and becomes a huge storm. And I'm gonna pause this as it gets to North Carolina, kind of show you what I'm talking about here. And this is the composite reflectivity prediction of this storm. Okay, right there. As you can see, here's North Carolina right here, and here's South Carolina. And the storm comes in very, like I said, it makes it ashore just north of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and somewhere between Wilmington and Jacksonville, North Carolina, is where the storm is expected to come ashore. At 964 millibars. This hurricane is at 964 millibars, which probably puts this at a major category hurricane status. And yes, there you have it. So I'll be keeping you updated on this hurricane. It's going to be a very intense and powerful hurricane. This is your major hurricane update on Florence. I will keep you updated and let you know what's going on. Take care, everyone.